What up? What up? What up? What up, peeps? Welcome to Slappin'TV. Who we got in chat? Y'all gonna love this one. I hope I sound good to you guys. I got updated my little setup. What up, Gray? Hey, yes, it's all about the you, baby. Hey, y'all gonna be surprised. I know a lot of people have been. Well, I posted on Facebook. I don't know if we got anybody from Facebook. Welcome, CJ Miami Canes. What up, man? I didn't expect to go live today. I am still doing tomorrow's live stream after the senior Reese's senior game. We're gonna talk about our Miami boys, Red Wine, Gerald Willis, and Jaquan Johnson on Senior Bowl. But today we have a post that it came across my phone this morning. What's up, Lenores? It came across my phone this morning from the State of You. So these are not my words. It's an interesting topic, though. I'm gonna let you guys call in because I want to know what you think. But the State of You has something to say about Manny, and I'm not saying it's necessarily a bad thing. I'll leave that on. But it's an interesting subject. Again, my name is Director Chills. This is Slappin'TV. I want to welcome anybody that's new to the page. Please like, subscribe, comment, and check out the page. I do a lot of Miami stuff, and I am an actual director. This is real life, not no bullshit. Who I got in chat though? Let me know who I got in chat. Hey, what's up, Isaiah? How y'all doing? Y'all had a good Friday? Everybody got them paychecks today? What's up? I wish I was on y'all level. I'm getting there. I'm getting there for real. I just want to say, you guys do not kill the messenger. I will give multiple people. We're going to go live stream um for an hour, and then I got to go to a business meeting. You like the green screen theme? Hey, I appreciate it, man. Uh, yeah, man. I've been doing a lot of stuff. You guys actually have been helping me purchase all this stuff. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Today, Justin DeTavio of the State of the U posted this, and you guys can go look at it for yourself. The question is Manny Diaz putting Miami at risk of losing its legacy via Portal Combat? Portal Combat. Portal Combat. I know. Hey, also, just to let you guys know, we're running out of space on the team. That is true facts, especially transfers. So, what they are saying is with Portal Combat, that Manny Diaz could be changing the structure of how Miami's legacy is. This is the legacy. I know you're asking which one. This, what's up, Linda? Good to see you. Happy Friday. This is the legacy. The legacy that Miami Hurricanes typically get their talent from Broward County. And the reason why they're saying that Manny Diaz could be changing this is because he has been using the transfer portal to recruit all these other players from out of state. And you guys know the list. I'm not gonna bust you in the head with the same transfers. You guys know who's coming and y'all know what's going on. But we have a lot of good transfers too. So I mean, I love the transfers. Um, but they're saying that he could be making a change to the dynamic of the Miami Hurricanes for the fact that he's not just focusing on in-state talent, he is focusing on getting players from out of state. Isaiah says he's only using this year to bring experience and competition on the team that we have now. Anybody agree with that? Does anybody agree that Manny Diaz is not scrapping the boys from South Beach, but instead is trying to build the best program he can for 2019? Nate said yes. Manny is doing what Bill Belichick is doing in NFL free agency. Um, but Manny Diaz hasn't coached a full season, so it's a possibility that yes, um, Manny could win one this way. There have been other teams that went into free agency. Some of y'all probably too early to remember, but for my Georgia fans, when Herschel Walker went to Dallas Cowboys, our boy Jimmy Johnson traded Herschel Walker, I believe, to either Detroit or Chicago. I think it was Chicago for 8 draft picks or eight spots. And you see what he did in Dallas after he left Miami. Brandon, welcome to the chat. Yes, we are going to do a call in for sure. If you guys have not liked, subscribe, comment, my name is Director Chill. Please do. Also, my donation information it will be in the description, also in the chat. Yes, Ed Reed, Reggie Wayne, they're from Louisiana. Um, I mean, it's not like 100% of the players from Miami or the 100% of the players that have played for Miami have been from Miami. Brad Kyle was a California boy. Um, Ken Dorsey was a California boy. If I'm wrong, you guys feel free to to correct me. Okay, I've seen this on another show, and I'll say it here too. I think that all these moves are for this year only. He wants to get a winning culture back into you. I will put my phone number in chat right now. And next year, instead of reading this, I'm gonna have you guys call in. Let's try to keep it to like a minute or two. I want to know what you guys think. Yes, Director Chill Slapping TV. This is very interesting. I had some people on Facebook get pissed at me like I'm the one who came up with it, and I'm Team Manny all day. But I'm also team winning this year, if you know what I'm saying. Okay, phone number's going in chat. Here we go. While I'm doing this, you gotta feel free to number in chat 470-422-0060. I am Director Chill. This is Slapping TV. Happy Friday. I hope you got your tax returns and you put them in and you're waiting for that return money because that's always dope. And yes, we'll be taking the first caller. Like I said, let's try to keep it to like a minute too. I want to know what you guys want to say. I'm not going to say anything. We're just going to go through and I want to hear what everybody has to say. Newcomers, thank you. Welcome to Slapping TV. This is a new channel. I've only been doing the Miami stuff for what, a handful of months, you guys? 4 months, really, the end of the season. I do a lot more other stuff besides just directing. I mean, besides just Miami stuff, but um, that is the reason why I'm new to jumping up on this. What up, Dennis? I ain't seen you, man. They said Kennedy Cortez, if we get him, will be probably the last transfer we accept. That's not from my word. I'm just a messenger. I get this stuff straight from the same place you guys do. We got a call in from 305 Florida. Hello, this is Director Shield. Thanks for calling Slapping TV. Who do we have on the line?
Anthony.
Hey, what's up, Anthony? What's going on?
Hey, I have a question.
Okay.
Do you think we're gonna get Mustacho from Texas?
Say that again.
Sorry, I'm listening to you on YouTube too while I'm talking to you.
Yeah, you get an echo.
Yeah. Do you think we're gonna get Pete Mustacho? Do you think we're gonna split both Vogel, Williams, Emerson Jr. and Washington to Miami?
Man, that's an interesting. I know Machaco. I think I'm saying his name wrong. I think he's coming to see Miami this weekend. So I don't know, but they also said he had Florida as one of his teams. I mean, we got wide receivers leaving for the fact that they know at this point a lot of them aren't going to play. So
and honestly, we can't. This is what I'm sick and tired of. I've heard fans complain that our quarterbacks were horrible last year. You can't really blame them. It was John Rick and Mark Rick. Rick couldn't develop quarterbacks for crap, man. Seriously, people are overrated him. I know he developed Aaron Murray, but that's one quarterback. And honestly, John Rick doesn't know how to develop quarterbacks. So thank God we got Enos, and then we can see how they can do this year with Jaron or Nkosi. Who you want to start, Nkosi or Jaron?
I mean, that's a tricky one. I mean, I've been Team Perry all last season. I bought my son. He even got the damn Perry #5 jersey. I've seen Jaron Williams play. I live in Georgia, so I'm leaning a little.
Where did he go to?
I went to North Cobb. I live in Kennesaw.
Oh, he went. Is that Norcross is in Atlanta, right?
Oh no, North Cobb. It's in Cobb County. I'm about 15 minutes north of Atlanta.
Okay, so that's it's near Atlanta, but it's not Atlanta.
Yeah, he went. Jaron Williams went to Central Gwinnett.
Yeah, I heard he went there first, and he transferred to Norcross, right?
That might be correct, but yeah, I definitely know he's from around this area.
Yeah, and like I said, we need to.
Lawrenceville. Okay.
And if Tate is able to the one that's going to play. If the NCAA allows him to play straight away once he transfers to Miami, realistically, I think he's going to play. He's going to be the starter.
I will tell you this. I know the NCAA has something to say about that, and also the previous college that he came from can block him, but I know for a fact Ohio State is actually trying to get Justin Fields to play this year. So I think if they can get Justin Fields to play this year, they're not going to have any problem letting Tate get his chance to get up in there. So that's interesting. So I'm sorry. Go ahead.
And what do you think about those the flips that I was telling you about with Bobo, Williams, Emerson, and Washington? The two guys from Mississippi State and the two guys from Alabama.
I mean, the chance that we get him, I still think it's a big possibility. There's been a lot of recruits that I know I've talked to personally that have started to change their mind because of what Manny Diaz is doing. And so, and that kind of gets back to the point again. Do you think it's a good thing that Manny Diaz is pulling all these other players from other states, other teams, or do you think he's still focused on the state of Florida? What's up, David?
No, in a way, I like what he's doing with the transfer portal because you can't just rely building your team on just transfers or just the recruiting class. You have to mix in both of them. Don't you agree?
I do. I think it's kind of interesting though. As of late, I mean, in the past, that never been an issue. I mean, you just didn't see players transferring. If you guys have not known, not just due to Miami, but college football actually broke their record for transfers this year as far as how many players are transferring out of programs. I mean, it's the whole Kevin Durant phenomenon, as one of the coaches said.
Yeah, and I think with when I look at Tate for Emerson Jr., I'm not sure if you agree. He would be more of a safety coming into college or do you think he's too he's not athletic range enough to play safety? Who would say at corner?
Well, here's the thing. We'll be running a 4-2-5 defense. So in the 4-2-5, we have a gunner. And typically it can be a outside linebacker, a fast linebacker, or a safety. And their particular job is either to follow the quarterback around to blitz or to sit back in their own personal cover one.
When you look at quarters defense, they usually have a quarterback spy.
Exactly. And so I think that's a position that he could definitely fill on the field. That brings some of those other players that maybe kind of those players like I won't use Devin Hester because he played offense, but some of those players that end up going to NFL from Miami and just end up playing special teams because they're that good. Position, Devin, So it's kind of like one of those positions. It's an athletic position on defense. So.
Yeah, because we have Paul Bolden. I think he needs to be a beast.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
When you look at him, 6'4", 215, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
220, 215 or something. I can't remember what his weight was.
Yeah, that's just about right. Yeah, he's gonna be a beast.
And who's our free safety this year? Do you know?
I am not entirely sure what they're gonna do with that. I know Trajan Bandy was playing at corner. But I don't know.
He could be a good slot receiver, slot corner, to be honest with you. So what scares me is his height when it comes to going over the middle with tight ends as a free safety. I'd rather have a taller, thicker safety at free safety.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah.
You agree with that?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I definitely like tall safeties at free, and then my strong safeties. I mean, they're basically like a small outside linebacker who can move very fast on their feet. So yeah, that's kind of like how I like running things.
Yeah, and how about our offense? Do you think with the guys who we hire as our O-line coach is going to help develop our offensive line too?
I mean, I definitely think he will. I mean, you got to think we'll get definitely better than what we did last year. Also with these transfers, that'll help out. But yeah, hey, I want to thank. Oh, go ahead.
I'm not sure if you heard this, but honestly, I agree with people that we should start recruiting up north because when you look at the offensive linemen here, they're not as bulky or thick. But when you look at the offensive linemen up north, they're freaking huge, 300 pounds, close to 400 pounds. They're like 390, 380, 370. But when you look at the offensive line here, there's 270, 280, 290, 310. That's the biggest they can get.
Yeah.
When you look at that, they get pretty huge.
Yeah, that's definitely true. And I do got some other people calling in, so I'm gonna let you go. But thank you for the call in. I'm gonna go ahead and answer your question. I appreciate it. Yes, I already said that I'm a big fan of going to get those big country fed boys from the middle of the United States. What I call your wrestling um, areas, your Pennsylvanias, your um, Montanas, Iowas, places like that. They got them big boys. Um, Again, my name is Director Shield. This is Slapping TV. We are discussing the fact that State of the U said that Manny Diaz could be changing the legacy of Miami by bringing outside talent from the state of Florida, and that could possibly be damaging to the um, individual goals for the greater of the community. And I'm actually reading that verbatim on their page. I'm gonna put my number back in chat. Again, my name is Director Shield Slapping TV. If you are new to the channel, please like, subscribe. We appreciate all the comments. You can call in. Also, we are trying to build this page. So if you guys can, will, and want to, the donation information is in the description. Here we go. Chicago. Hello, this is Director Chill, Slapping TV. Who are we talking to?
I'm Luke.
Say it again.
Luke.
Oh, what's up, Luke? What's going on with you?
Yeah, I just want to talk about uh, so they're like ruining the legacy. Can you explain to me, like, because I'm new, I just got on.
Okay, so what this post is saying, and it's coming from stateoftheu.com. They are a big cycler of news for the University of Miami. What they're saying is the fact that Manny Diaz is getting transfers and JUCO players from outside of the state of Florida, that it will ruin the legacy that Miami has had of getting the best talent out of the state of Florida and having that be their main goal.
Oh, okay, thank you. And then some people might not agree with me on this, but I think 2022 will be our year that we'll go to the national championship. Because I think this year we're gonna get some transfers,
Mm-hmm.
and then we're gonna like stack up on transfers, which we have been doing, and then once we do like, cause our schedule is pretty weak, so once we do really well, then we're gonna then guys are gonna, our recruiting class is gonna start to upgrade. We're gonna get more recruits, so then that happens, then we're gonna get a better recruiting class the next year, and that'll be like 2021, and then once we show like guys that were like really elite, then in 2022 we're gonna have some of the best guys, and we'll be going to the national championship.
So you're saying it's going to take 3 years of Manny Diaz recruiting his players before we get to the national championship or win it?
2 or 3 to get to it. To win it.
To win it. Okay, okay. So that's viable. I can understand that. Yeah, I mean most coaches do very well in their second year. That's just having to be the norm. By their second year, at least 1 year recruiting their own players, they do good. The thing about this year is we have a very favorable schedule. Besides the Florida game, the first game of the year, we only have 4 actual away games. We have 2 neutral site games, one in Orlando and one in Marlins Stadium. So I think this year might be kind of interesting if we step in there. But again, I want to say thank you for calling the channel. Hey, are you new to the channel?
No, actually, I've heard about you. So yeah, I subscribed like a week ago.
Okay,
Yeah,
awesome. Okay, I wasn't sure. Well, yeah, definitely. I definitely appreciate your call. I'm gonna let some other people call in. Again, and hey, stay tuned for the channel, man. We got some more stuff coming for you guys.
All right, go Canes.
All right, hey, you already know, go Canes, baby. All right, I appreciate that caller. I've been looking at some stuff in the chat. 2020, Sherrod Esther said, We better now. We do play Bama and Clemson in a few years, and um, who else did we just put back on the schedule? Well, we got Florida back on the schedule, and there was someone else that I peeped that we're trying to lock back for a regular contract. So, um, John Shields, Manny's plug, current holes with out of state talent. He has. Just imagine, guys. 4 weeks ago, we were 33rd in what they would call the incoming 2019 um, recruiting, and that's not just high school players, but that's a whole that's the whole abundance. That's transfers, that's JUCOs, that's high school. 33rd, and now they're projecting us to be top five if we can land these last couple. I know he'll be in one of them. Um, Again, hey, I want to thank everybody for coming. Channel, happy Friday, man. John Shields says Orlando is actually Gator country. I mean, I could see that. I mean, at least we're not playing in Jacksonville where they play against Georgia. But I still think that it's. I mean, really, Miami fans that I know, if you guys know better than I do. All the ones that are in Florida, I know a lot of them that are getting tickets, and I mean a lot of them. Yeah, so the 33rd only counting high school recruits. Yeah, and we're getting a lot of recruits that are helping us get better. I think we're scaring a lot of people out there, and that comes back to what they're saying. Is it a good thing that Manny Diaz is getting transfers and not just getting the cream of the crop out of the state of Florida, or is it a bad thing? I mean, he definitely wants to win this year, and I think if we do get some good recruits now and transfers now, then we will get those boys back. Gator is so all right. So yeah, they're saying Orlando is Gator country, although it is a neutral site game. But um, like I said, we shall see. I know for a fact that a lot of Miami boys are going. So thank you, Lulu, for subscribing to the channel. If you guys are new to the channel, if you guys saw me over on Facebook, adding some to the Miami fan group, I'm part of all the forums. Again, my name is Director Chill Slappin'TV. We are discussing the State of the Use column today, wondering if the risk of losing Miami's legacy via Portal Combat is Manny making that happen because he's on the transfer protocol, but at what cost to the culture? They're using the word culture of the U. Uh, I can say personally, in the last decade or two, our culture has not been winning. So, but I do understand they're speaking of the culture of recruiting and state talent and having Miami boys best friends play with each other. Um, yes, yes. Okay, so I'll put my information back in chat and my phone number. You guys feel free to call. I know I had a North Carolina number that I missed. Call back. The line is open 470-422-0060. My name is Director Shields. It's Slappin'TV. I want to welcome all the new people in chat. If you are new, you can just say new. We're a big family, so everybody will shout out to you. If you got a page, they will subscribe to it. That's how I got my page up. But yeah, waiting for the next caller. I'm looking for you guys' opinion. Do you think Manny Diaz is causing a rift in the culture of the University of Miami by bringing in transfers and recruits from out of state? Trust is the things as it looks like Diaz is building this one. I do agree that I agree with Sherrod. I think Diaz is building this season. If we're good, we're going to get those top recruits back. Right now, we're getting 4 and 3 star recruits out of Miami. All the 5 stars are going somewhere else. My North Carolina number. Hello, it's Direct Chill, Slappin'TV. Who are we speaking with?
This is Nate.
Oh, what up, Nate? Man, what's going on?
What's good, man? So, too worried about the culture right now? I think it's so late in the recruiting trail to make any really big inroads. I mean, because Mark Rick, what he did is killed our program. You know, you saw what happened and how he was killing the program this whole last year. We just lost so many good recruiters. I mean, I think we had like, what, a top 10 recruiting class before we had all the decommitments.
Yes, we were up there. I mean, we lost four players to Alabama alone.
Yeah, and so I mean, I think Manny Diaz is trying to win now. So
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if this happens like a year or two down the road, yeah, like I think there might be an issue with like losing the culture because I mean, I'm originally from South Florida, so I used to live in Palm Beach County. So
Okay.
I mean, it's all about the view down there, and so it's I think we'll see after next year's recruiting class in 2 years, but I mean, right now I'm not that worried about it.
Okay. I mean, so you guys hear it, yeah. So, and Dennis agrees with you. I agree with that too, Nate. If in 3 years Manny Diaz is still going outside the state, then that's why Miami is unique because we always want to get the recruits from in state. But if we're not winning, we're not going to get the top recruits in state anyway.
Yeah, so I think we gotta win. I think I think Wayne College is asking between Williams and Perry. I don't care. I want the quarterback that's the best. It needs
Exactly.
to be open competition. Whoever wins, wins. You gotta get behind them and go for it. And then I think once we start winning again, I think we can build that quote unquote fence or wall, whatever you want to call it, around Palm Beach,
Mm-hmm.
State, or and I think we'll be good. I think Diaz has that culture. I don't really had a chance to hear what you think about as an Enos. Is that the guy we got from Alabama?
Yes, yeah. The former quarterback coach, now offensive coordinator.
Bro, I am so excited to actually have like a legit quarterback coach because you've pastored Mark Rick and John Rick. Oh my god, I can't stand him. So I'm
Honestly,
so glad.
if they weren't such good men, like on the outside of football, I think they would have lost their jobs a long time ago.
Yeah, I mean, if it wasn't the fact that he was Mark Rick, he would have been fired. I mean,
Yeah, I
that
mean,
was
you
the
saw how long
reason
it took
why
Georgia to let
he
him
was
go.
not made out to retire or whatever because he was Mark Rick. I mean, they should have, yeah, like especially how the season ended. So I'm
Hey,
super pumped about Manny Diaz. I'm super pumped about what the Kings are gonna do. So I'll let you go, my man. Keep up the good work. Love your show. I think I've been subscribed for the last month and a half. So keep it up,
sweet,
man.
sweet. Hey, I appreciate it. I love my OGs out there. We're trying to build a channel. We'll get there though.
All right, man. Have a good night, buddy.
All right, you too. Enjoy your Friday.
All right, appreciate it.
But yeah, so that was Nate on the line. And we had a couple people that did agree. Airbrush Royal. I'm not sure if you're new to the channel, but if you are, please like, subscribe. Enrico. What's going on, Enrico? Hope you're having a good night. We're just here discussing what the state of the U had to say about the Miami Hurricanes. Um, I agree with Nate. I think that if Manny Diaz is doing this a couple years down the road, then maybe the state of the U will have some merit to this conversation. Um, and this was at 2:02 today that they posted this by the state of the U, thinking that Manny Diaz is going to risk our legacy. So we shall see. Steve says Manny Diaz isn't going to. You can't ruin anything by winning. Am I right? I mean, we have not been winning. That's been the problem. But you can't ruin anything by winning. I think if we happen to get these players from wherever, I don't care where they come from, then the players that we want out of the state of Florida, including the four that we lost to Alabama this year, um, we would have, and then some. Again, I am Director Chills, Slappin'TV. I will let you guys call in. I've had some. Uh, I've had. I guess I'd have some mixed feelings. Some people saying this is absolutely crazy that they would say that. I'm not saying this. I want to win. That's my personal opinion. I want Miami to win often, and win always. But they, like I said, they're saying it could change the culture of South Beach. I think maybe if this was happening 2 decades ago, then it would be a lot people would jump at it a lot faster. But of course, transfers weren't transferring. Uh, what's up, Henry? Manny hasn't done anything. The stateoftheu.com um, posted a a column today saying that is asking the question if Manny Diaz is risking the Miami legacy of recruiting in-state players by they use the word portal combat. And as you guys know, Manny Diaz is actually um, he's owned the transfer portal this off season. So that's what everybody's saying. You guys are more welcome to call in. I'm Director Chill Slapping TV. Um, Anybody new to the channel, like I said, thank you. If you're not like, subscribe, or comment, please do. Um, Anybody else? Yes, please call in. I'm interested to hear what you guys gotta say. Brandon said, "Yeah, if we didn't go 7-6, but we did, and yeah, we do need help, a lot of help. I mean, we got a lot of players. Oh, this is a Georgia number. I hope it is one of you guys. What's going on? 1 second. Hello, it's Direct Chill Slapping TV. Who are we speaking with?
CJ, my American.
Hey, what up, man? CJ, what's going on?
Man, just trying to see what everybody's talking about on here.
Yeah, man.
For the whole thing with Manny, I think that really Mark Rick toward the program there.
Yeah.
And so right now, Manny just trying to build it up so we can win. And I think we already don't have a team that we can go into the playoffs with Mark Rick. So for him to bring in all these transfers this season, I think we got a better shot to go to the playoffs this season. Coming up, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, who doesn't want to win now?
Yeah, exactly. And as far as the whole thing with the Florida recruiting, it'll come. Everybody just need to be patient. Everybody
Mm-hmm.
just believe in a minute. It'll work out.
Exactly. Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, if we're winning, then everybody will want to stay. You know, they want to play for a good team. They want to be a competitor. That's the main thing.
And then plus on top of that, Manny is also bringing the energy as a coach. So last season with Mark Rick, well, all the seasons with Mark Rick, all the players been nonchalant and just been like kind of dead. Because when I went to that Georgia Tech game, when we played at Georgia Tech,
Mm-hmm.
they just looked dead on the sideline. And I was just like, no, this ain't gonna work. And Manny was so bad that night. He wanted to curse Mark Rick out that night.
Yeah, I've discussed this on a couple chats with people. As the season went on, especially that Virginia game, you could see it in Manny's face, and you could see it in the defensive players' face specifically that they were tired of it. It's like they were tired of carrying the offense.
It's been like the whole 3 years. The whole 3 years he was up.
Yeah, I mean, I hate to use the word fluke, but I mean, last year was a fluke. I mean, there were 4 games that we should have lost, but we won at the end. And then this year, we didn't win those games that we should have lost last year.
But I just say everything's gonna be alright this season. It's gonna be way better. I ain't gonna have to drink so much. And,
Boy, who you telling?
he is, especially with the Saints. You know, the Saints is with Al Golden. Man, Al Golden, Randy Shannon. I just think we got the right coach this time. I don't care what nobody say. I just think we got the right coach this time. He got the passion.
Yeah, he definitely got a passion. Those players, they need one of those in your face type coaches.
Exactly.
To play strong and be strong. We can't have a passive coach at Miami. I mean, look at the coaches that are successful right now. I mean, look at Nick Saban. Look at Dabo Sweeney. Dabo Sweeney grabbed that boy by the face mask last year. And that's old school football. And that's these players, and they're coming in Florida's backyard getting these players, and that's what these players need. A lot of these boys, these coaches are father figures to them, and they need someone to put them in their place when they ain't doing it right.
And also with that quarterback situation, it didn't matter who they started any of them seasons because all they have John Rick, Mark Rick, coaching them. It didn't matter who they put in.
I agree. I agree. We didn't have any development. I mean, granted, you want to play the best quarterback, but we didn't have any development at all. So it didn't matter. I mean, Rozier looked the same last year as he did this year. And I know everybody wanted to give him some points because of the fact that he did win some of those games at the end. But man, during those games, we started off so slow, in those games, and then teams were just coming back, and we happened to win, I think, 3 or 4 games in the last minute last year. And like I said, those were games this year we just didn't do.
Exactly. And on top of that, if everybody stays in the league play behind Brad Kyer, they would have been seen that he was still the same quarterback. None accuracy whatsoever.
I agree. That's I think we kind of got stuck in that situation. I think Mark Richt came in, and of course, you heard the report that Mark Richt had told Rozier that he would never play for him, and then it seemed like him and Rozier became best friends, and he just kind of shitted on Perry last year.
Yeah, that's pretty much the case. You know, the coach was no I can't curse on him. No butt kisser.
Yeah,
Like Malik was the best butt kisser quarterback in the group. So that's what I really feel like that's why he started.
hmm yeah, I agree. Perry wasn't playing it, and I think Jaron Williams, Rick didn't think he was actually ready, or John didn't. Um, but like I said, where are they now? So that don't even really matter, man. But hey, CJ, I want to thank you for calling in. And keep him up. Hey, we're still doing the live stream tomorrow. After the Reese's Senior Bowl, we got Red Wine, Gerald Willis, and Jaquan Johnson playing in it. So we're gonna give our boys a good send out after that. What'd you say?
I said, you know, stay tuned in there.
Hey, come on, man. They better stay tuned in. It's gonna be it's only gonna get better that over here.
You know, everybody hit that like button on his channel, man. What's moving? Great content.
Oh yeah, appreciate it. All right, CJ, hey, enjoy your weekend, man.
All right, dude.
All right, I'll let you. Yeah. So again, I mean, I think majority of people want to see us win. John Shields says he owns the portal. Um, he will own the state of Miami. We will own our sixth national championship within 3 or 4 years. Um, I definitely could see that. I haven't looked fully through our schedules the last couple of years, but I'm telling you, if they can turn this around and around fast, and I mean by the first game of the season, we could, as a one-loss team, and I'm just assuming we lose to Clemson, still have a possibility of making the playoffs. But we got to beat Florida and we got to beat everybody in ACC. Our schedule is not difficult. Yeah. What up, Miami Heat? I ain't talk to you in a minute. Yeah. That's the thing. You know, Manny coined the phrase, the new Miami. And I think maybe that's what sparked some of this controversy. Maybe they're thinking what he means by new Miami is not getting played from Florida. But why would he not? He is a Florida boy. Granted, he went to University of Florida State, but um, yeah, Wesley just took the words in my mouth. He has given us depth. He's given us a winning shot. And that's definitely what we didn't have in the last couple of years. And like I said, a lot of that was through recruiting. We weren't getting the recruits from the state of Florida that would help us win those big games, um, or help us win the games we should win at all, should I say? Um, and then now, Manny, like I said, he's not playing. And it's interesting how Tom has in the if you notice some of the decisions, Jaron Williams and his parents, Nkosi Perry and his parents have both said they're not transferring, even with Tate Martell coming. So, like I said, they want to win. CJ says, how many of the quarterbacks weren't ready when we really didn't have a quarterback coach? You know what I say about the Nkosi Perry thing where he wasn't ready? He might not have Rick was trying to down and establish as an offense, but our offense was horrible to begin with. And also, if you look at some of the history of some of these true freshman quarterbacks, what's my boy Louisville? Someone help me in chat that plays for the Lamar, true freshman, barely threw the ball whatsoever, shoes, and was great. And that is their coaches coached him to do what he was best at. Cam, Auburn did the same thing. Thing with Cam Newton when he came. The rest RG3. You can't try to force feed him this nonsense. Teddy Bridgewater. We do play Louisville this year, but they were 2-9 this season. Or was it North Carolina? I think they were 2-9, 4-7. They weren't good. Um. So yeah. Anybody while we're talking about the state of you and um, everybody has some, I, yeah, I guess some people have some negative. I mean, you guys have to read this column for yourself. I'm not going to sit up here and read it to you and read you a bedtime story, but read it all the way through. The first half is a little dry to get in through because he's trying to compare it to another sports team of the past that wasn't Miami. But then he starts to break it down, and it's kind of interesting how he does the comparison. So read it for yourself. It's on State of the U. If you click on it, it's the very first one. The column is written by Justin DeTavio, and it is on there right now. It was only posted at 2 o'clock today, this morning. Um, so yeah, so we got a lot of good things going on in Miami. I mean, hopefully, as they saying, it's gonna hurt the brand, but our brand has not been winning um, these last couple of years. I say couple, well, the last couple of decades, should I say? I'll put my number in chat. Like I said, we'll take another caller or two, and then I'm gonna wrap it up with you guys. You guys stay tuned. I got more stuff coming on Slapping TV. I will be doing um, a uh, a full recruiting update. Recruiting is in 2 weeks. Our signing day, countdown to signing day is 2 weeks, and also I want to do something fun with you guys. I want to call the Miami coaches, and I do have majority of their numbers, but we're gonna decide on what we want to ask them. We're gonna call them on speakerphone, and I'm gonna ask the questions you want me to ask. If they do not answer the phone and I get a voice message, then we're gonna leave it on voice message. Whatever you guys ask me to do, I was gonna do that today, but like I said, at 2 o'clock, this news popped up. Steve says we're better than Florida. I didn't really watch any Florida games last year. I glimpsed in on the Georgia game, and I glimpsed in on the LSU game. Yeah, Manny Diaz is beast mode right now. If he wasn't, these players would not want to come to Miami. But yeah, the question is he changing? Is he changing the culture of Miami by getting transfers and recruits from out of state? I think some people have said if he wins, and no. Some people have said um, if he continues to do this in 3 or 4 years, then yes, he is changing the culture. Um, I don't know. Does it really matter? Does anybody care more about the culture of the players that we get in their location than winning? Put a W in chat if it's all about winning. Notre Dame game games, Mark Riggs, but yes, the Virginia Tech game of last year, 2017, and that Notre Dame game. Yep, I agree with CJ. Miami Canes 87 win. Yeah, he is cleaning up Mark Rick's mess. Um, I think systematically, a lot of that had to do with Mark Rick and John Rick, just the way that they weren't developing our players. And I'm not, you know what? Before we put it all on Mark Rick and John Rick, just remember, you guys, Manny Diaz came into staff. It wasn't just John Rick. Okay, he fired all of them. So Manny Diaz wasn't happy with the production of all of the Miami offensive coaches. It wasn't just John and Mark's fault. The way we've been playing the last 10 years, yeah, I know. Something's got to change. Um, I mean, you got different, even in NFL strategies work. In NBA, you're seeing different. In the NBA, it's all about free agency. It's kind of what these college players are doing right now. They're picking what team they want to go to. They go to. They try to build a team. Um, as far as NFL, they do a lot of stuff. The Rams, I mean, they're in the Super Bowl. Bill Belichick with the players from outside. I mean, he does develop some play. He doesn't have more than a year or two. Bob boys and the 954 boy, which would be my they love Manny. So see what's about to happen. Manny was gonna come back anyway. Rick just sped up the process of him being there. I agree. Manny did say that he when he packed up and went to Temple. He had no plans of moving back, but I didn't agree with that. Miami some to him. Who cares where Miami? He says, who cares where the players come from? They can come from playing as Zozo as long as we win. I agree. I'm all about winning. I'm all about winning. I think if the University of Miami didn't, first of all, it was in the state of Florida, and it also wasn't Miami, Florida. You never hear comments like this come up about any other schools in Florida, Florida State, Florida. Miami has always had a tradition of recruiting in Broward County, um, and also Miami's always had the talent in Broward County. As we said plenty of times, a 3-star in Broward County is probably a 5-star in any other county in the United States of America. You win and they will come. If you build it, they will come. You're absolutely right. Vincent said, I don't think so. I think he's just making up for the potential lost season because we didn't gain much in recruiting. I mean, and Vincent, that's a double whammy. Not only did we suck last year, this year, um, we also lost a lot of the recruits, and so it wasn't just Miami's bad. It's also everybody that was going to go to Miami is leaving, or it's not going. No, okay, yeah, Dade County too. Yeah, I don't know why I just said Broward County. Yes, Dade County, Broward and Dade. Yes, yes. I'll put my number in chat again: 470-422-0060. My name is Director Jill. This is Slappin' TV. Happy Friday. Um, Hope you guys have some plans. Senior Bowl is tomorrow on NFL Network. If you have it, it will be the last college game you'll see. Um, Actual game is the All Star game for seniors. Well, the ones who aren't, the ones who are still trying to make the NFL. Miami in particular has three players playing: Red Wine, Jaquan Johnson, and Gerald Willis III. So all of them will be playing. It is at 2:30. It is the Reese's Senior Bowl. They'll be out there with the orange jerseys and the brown jerseys, I believe. Yes. Linda said, it is just nice to be the talk of the nation and not just the butt of the nation. People love it when Miami sucks. They love it. And you got to think, yes, Alabama has all these national championships. It wasn't the fact that people love it when Alabama sucks. People love it when Nick Saban's team sucks. You got to remember, before he went to the NFL, his stint was at LSU. And same thing. They were really good. Red wine going to miss. So a lot of people love red wine. I was not a red wine fan when I first seen him play. I was not. He grew on me. I've told you guys this before. I thought he was a suspect. I thought that his eyes got caught cheating and looking in the backfield too much. Uh, but he proved me wrong. I mean, shoot. Last year was turnover chain, man. I mean, this year we didn't really have as many turnover chains as we did the year before. But Red Wine, yeah, he did grow up, and I respect that. But I did think he was suspect at first, but he's proven me wrong. I think he's going to be a good talent on an NFL roster. He might play. I think at worst he can be on special teams. Jaquan Johnson, of course, we already know that boy's a beast. Gerald Willis will probably be a first or second rounder. Now, I haven't heard anybody saying he's going first round, so I'm guessing it'll be second round, third round. Um, but we still have, well, he'll have Senior Bowl, you'll have Senior Day, which will be in Coral Gables, and then you'll have, or at, yeah, Coral Gables on the campus, and then you'll have the combine. And the top 100 will go to the combine, so he might make it. I think Gerald Willis III is going to be our highest draft pick. And as we speak on this, anybody new to the chat, like I said, thank you for commenting, like, subscribe. If you're new, please hit the subscribe button, hit the bell next to that, so that way if I go live, you'll be able to see it. As we talk about the State of the U, SB Nation State of the U column today, if the University of Miami is at risk of losing its legacy via portal combat, as they are quoting it. You know what? I might even get some Portal Combat shirts made and give them to you guys for free, especially if we are fire next season. Manny Diaz is bringing in players to win now. He has to. We have three linebackers that will all probably go at least second or third round, all three of them. Um, McLeod, Pickney, and Quarterman. So he's trying to build a team to win this year. And if you have not seen our schedule, go look at the 2019 Miami Hurricane schedule. I posted a video on the channel. I go through the entire schedule and look at our schedule. We have a very favorable schedule. Our schedule this year is easier than the one last year. We only have four away games. We have two neutral site games, regular six home games. Thank you. Hey, Solo, what's up, man? Nothing much. Like I said, happy Friday. Hope y'all got paid. Um, hope you got your W-2s and you filed your tax money. Get that back. I filed mine yesterday. I can't wait till mid-February. I'm about to go ham. We're gonna do some crazy stuff. Yes, we have an easy schedule. And as the college football, um, what do they call it? The committee, the college football playoff committee, what they have shown is if a team is 11-1 or undefeated, they're not going to leave them out of the games unless you have multiple undefeateds. But 11-1 Miami and let's say undefeated Clemson, both get in. That's what, and I'm just going by the history of the last 5 years. They will get in. We said easy schedule last year, but look what happened. Yes, I mean Miami Heat. You're right. I mean we played LSU, um, but look at the teams we lost to though: Virginia, North Carolina, Georgia Tech, Pitt, Wisconsin. We have more talent than all of them. Oh, not North Carolina. Did I say North Carolina? Virginia, Pitt, Georgia Tech, Clemson, or Boston College, and Wisconsin. Yeah, we have more talent than all of them. So, and also we have better coaching now. Our offense, like I said, it's not just Mark Rick and Manny Diaz's fault. Or it's not just Mark Rick and John Rick's fault. Manny Diaz fired the entire offensive staff, and he knows those guys. He's known them for 3 years. He is elbow to elbow with them. He's in the locker room with them. He's at practice. He is at dinner. Their wives know each other. Manny Diaz went in there and fired every single one of them. So it's not just John Rick and Mark Rick's fault. Our entire offense was garbage. And if you think I'm lying, we had one of the best defenses last year in the top five in every category and number one in tackles for loss. And we had one of the worst offenses last year. Total yards per game, we were 116th out of 130th. And running yards per game, we were 105th out of 130th. So Manny Diaz ain't having that. Anybody else? I don't think everybody that's in the comment. I wish I had a list where I can just go see everybody and I can just thank everybody name by name. I'm glad everybody came and hung out again tomorrow. Director Chill, we will be going over our boys. We're gonna give them a nice send off. Red Wine, Jaquan Johnson, Gerald Willis in the Senior Bowl, playing for the South. Um, and we'll discuss that. I actually go some of their season stats, and then we'll go over what they did in the game. I might even take some call-ins, and then of course, if we have any Miami Hurricane news, then we'll do that as well. Um, I want to thank everybody that has called in. All right, CJ Miami Kane, yeah, definitely call in, man. Whatever y'all want to talk about, it's all good. Like I said, I'm glad I got as many calls as I did tonight. I still say it would be our show. I have a business meeting to go to. But I was gonna keep y'all too late. It's Friday. Do not stare at your phones and at your computers all freaking day long. And I know it's crazy I say this. What up, Jada fam? Oh man, we've been getting on there. You miss a lot. We're discussing the State of the U by SB Nation, discussing if Manny Diaz is changing the Miami Hurricanes legacy via portal combat. In other words, the fact that we're getting a lot of transfers and players from out of state is that changing the structure of what Miami's legacy has been. Um, Everybody say what up, J to you, family Blaze. And like I said, again, my name is Director Chill Slappin'TV. I hope you guys have a good Friday. I did put my information in donation. Um, oh yeah. Me and CJ Miami Canes, we're going to do a Miami Hurricane freestyle for you guys. You guys know I'm in the music. Well, I've been in the music business for like 20 years, so um, we're gonna put something together. I actually got some ideas. I think I'm gonna do a T&M song, um, something simple, something catchy. Um, I got some more stuff coming for you guys. Thank you everyone who always donates. I know Dennis, Jay, um, the other Jay, Mr. Miami, Mr. It's all about the you. I get a lot of donations from you guys, so I want to thank you. You guys are helping the channel going. I get the background for you. I've got so much other stuff that I'm working on, new microphones and all this good stuff, and I use it from the money I get for donations. So that is what helps keep this channel going. Um, you guys tune in tomorrow after the Senior Bowl. It is on NFL Network. Um, you know what? I will see if I can find some of the live stream or the links to see it. I might have to do that myself because I'm not even sure if YouTube TV has NFL Network. Um, but we will be tuning in around 4. If I can find some live streams, we might just do a live hangout at 2:30 and then just hang out after that. That would be pretty dope. And of course, any new Miami Hurricane news we got going on, we'll be discussing that. If you guys have not checked out the column, go to the State of the U. It will be on the very first page. The title is "The Risk of Losing Miami's Legacy Via Portal Combat." It was written by Justin DeTavio. It's an interesting read. If you want to skip read down to about halfway when you start seeing names of Miami players, and then the first half's kind of dry, but I don't know. It's interesting. Does it matter if we get players from outside the state of Florida if we're winning? And everybody pretty much has said, no, it doesn't matter. We just want to win. And I am in agreement with that. I think Manny Diaz is doing the right thing. He's made our team t- twice as good as we were last year overall. And I think on offense, he's made our team 5 times as good. February 6th is National. Yes, it's 2 weeks away. Um, The only recruits I'm thinking that we possibly could flip are the ones who decommitted from Miami and then went somewhere else. But as far as someone that's already planning on going somewhere else, they're not. I don't believe it. Honestly, with the amount of transfers that we have, I think our team is pretty solid. Yes, National Signing Day is in 2 weeks. I will be going over the entire roster, and I also want to do. I want us to pick our starting lineup, offense and defense. So I'll be doing both of those. Don't tell anybody. I put that let y'all know my little post I got coming on. Yeah, we got to be competitive in ACC. We've got to be. If we can't be competitive in the coastal, it's. But I think we're making changes. Manny Diaz is doing what he needs to do. And again, I want to thank everybody that has donated to the page today and in the past. Anyone new subscribers, anybody came up from Facebook, anybody who are friends of friends that came over, man. I want to say thank you. Yes, Manny Diaz is doing what he had to do to make our us good again, and that's all that matters. Oh, okay, go on there, baby. I'm almost done. Look, my daughter's getting frustrated. She wants me to hang out. Um, But anyhow, man, I want to say thank you guys, Director Chill. One more time, I'll put my information in the chat for donation. Like, subscribe, comment. If you guys have anything that you want me to do, any topics, message me. You have my phone number. That is my actual phone number. Message me, call me. Um, what up, Kane for Life, man? We are wrapping up. Yeah, it was our show. Kane for Life, we will be going live tomorrow, um, either during or following the Senior Bowl with Red Wine, Jaquan Johnson, and Jaron Willis being in it. So, um, but I do want to say thank you to everyone that who donated. Will continue to donate. My information is chat. Yeah, Kane for Life. Go back. We took calls tonight. We will take calls tomorrow as well. The Senior Bowl tomorrow. NFL Network 2:30. Again, my name is Director Chill. This is Slappin'TV. I love you guys. Enjoy your Friday. Don't stare at the computer all day, all night. Go have fun. Get some drinks. Talk to people. Be normal. Be social. Love you guys. It's all about the you. A holla. Peace.